U.S. stocks took a major plunge for the second straight day, rattling some investors who've been coasting through an impressive bullish run.
Everybody's worried. Everybody thinks how fast can it go?
It's a little nerve-wracking, but it's one of those things you just have to ride it out, and hopefully it goes back up and we all recover.
The last year and a half has seen a huge run-up in stocks, partially due to the Trump corporate tax cuts, designed to increase corporate profits long-term.
We really haven't had a 3% sell-off in over a year and a half. That's unheard of.
A new Charles Schwab report shows retail investors are losing confidence in the market. 41% of investors surveyed feel bearish, a 10% increase from a year ago, as investors worry about a stock market correction. Market analyst Ken Mahoney says there's no need to panic.
First off, take a deep breath. We've had these type of reactions in the last couple of years, and sometimes we have these 1 or 2 day wonders, so to speak, and we bounce right back. Now, we can't know for sure that's going to happen this time around.
So what should you do to protect your investments? That depends. Experts say 25 to 35-year-olds have a high risk tolerance and should ride it out.
Someone's 25 years old, not going to use money for 30 or 40 years. There'll be a lot more heavier blips than this one. This is going to be like a little rainstorm compared to some hurricanes we'll have over the next number of years, I'm sure.
But investors 55 and over need to be more conservative and check their asset allocation.
For some of those people who are close to retirement, yeah, it's a good time to reflect, see what percent they have in stocks, bonds, cash, and if they're overly invested in stocks, maybe it's a good time to take a couple of chips off the table.
And Mahoney says whatever you do, don't get emotional and cash out.
If you're going to be in the stock market, you've got to be Zen-like. Breathe in, breathe out. Tomorrow is another day.
Politics and economics will likely influence investors' movement tomorrow. The Federal Reserve begins a 2-day policy meeting today, and President Trump delivers his State of the Union address tonight. In Times Square, Hazel, Sanchez, CBS 2 News.
Well, the last time President Trump spoke from the House chamber in a State of the Union-like address was in March of last year. The very next day, the Dow Jones Industrial Average broke through 21,000.